What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update. And well, I guess the markets can go down, right? We had a down day today. Not a very big down day, but down just the same. Pretty much again quiet. I think as we talked about yesterday, we have that pretty much of a grind market right now. Tried to go higher, tried to stay around the unchanged line, just couldn't, kind of gave up late, but still a lot of Dow stocks higher. John Deere was higher. So you had a little trouble in tech. Apple still got some problems, and some of the others. Banks were still strong. So not a huge ordeal. Oil is very wishy-washy. Gold got clobbered. The Nasdaq got clobbered again. So that's something to take a look at. Grains were a little bit higher. Meats were lower. So it was pretty much of a non-eventful day. I think there's a couple of big things though that came out. Number one, China's debt got downgraded. Now again, it's really not a big deal, okay? But the fact that they are getting downgraded, one of the things we know about China is we don't get full disclosure from China. They've got a lot of problems there, a lot of debt problems. They've done things over the years, especially with their own currency. But in the meantime, they got a little bit of a downgrade. No big deal. Again, a debt downgrade for you and me is a big deal. A debt downgrade for them, what are you going to do, for foreclose? So, but I think the biggest story of today is the economic sanctions that are going to be put on North Korea. This is something that has not been done. Now, I was a week late. I said it should be done by last Friday. Well, it's this Friday, so not bad. But anyways, now China is warned the bank's partners, no more lending, no more money to North Korea. And they're basically isolating North Korea between everybody. And if you choose to do business with North Korea, you don't do business with the United States. So now you can see that who the real powerhouse still is the United States of America. That's the bottom line, okay? Again, we can talk about all the things you want to talk about and who's taking over the world. When push came to shove, President Trump got it done, and it's better this way than obviously going to war. So this looks like this might do the trick. Now again, it may spark more action and it may require some war, but in the meantime, the markets took it all in stride. At the end of the day, here we are. It was a slow couple of days because of the Rosh Hashanah holiday. But markets have been slow anyways. I think we look at tomorrow as probably more of the same. I think what you're really looking for is the markets are looking for a reason to go lower. Now, until that reason appears, they're going to continue at this pace where they're at. Again, it will be some event, and just if you go back in history and look at a couple of the events, unfortunately, the event in 2001 was 9/11. But the markets were searching for a reason to go down. That was the driver. If you go back to 2008, the housing bubble, that was the driver, the overall debt. And of course, we've got the overall debt problem here as well. But of course, the Fed has done their fair share of stealing from the economy and screwing everybody. So that debt problem isn't as bad, although it's huge and it'll never get paid off, especially in my lifetime. But it's not as big a deal because they'll maintain it. And this is why you see a lot of societies going to cashless societies, because if you're going cashless, then there's nothing really to exchange, right? That's why you're also seeing, I think, the bids up in the cryptocurrencies because of this devastation that happens to the dollar. But at the end of the day, again, I think you look for quiet markets again. I don't think there's going to be a tremendous amount of action. I think it'll be more of the same, kind of just a drift one way or the other, and some stocks will go up, some stocks will go down. This is not yet the makings of a total blitzkrieg and a total sell-off. I think you want to watch gold. Again, it's under 1,300 now, first time in 3 weeks. You want to take a look at gold, potential spot to step in possibly. Some of the other metals, silver, oil, OPEC meets tomorrow. That could be, could go lower. I'm short anyways, but at the end of the day, again, this is a great time to observe on the sidelines, not to get overly involved here because there isn't a lot to do. So the best trade when there's not much to do is no trade. Observe the market, see what's going on, pick your spots. Make sure you check out the Bubba Show every single day at libertytalk.fm, 2 to 3 Eastern. And then I'll do it for today's Bubba's Daily Update. This is Todd Bubba Horwitz, Bubba's Daily Update. We'll see you back here on Monday for Friday's update. Everybody have a great weekend and enjoy the game. And if you're a prognosticator, look for the Niners to beat the Rams tonight. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.